Hello guys, welcome to Sports Stars post-match review show, and today I have Amol beside me. Together we'll discuss the third day, the final day. We never expected it to be the final day. First time we are doing it from the stadium, so it will be a special video. Amol, that last session, what do you make of it? Did you think that Australia will fall apart like this?
I actually, Santa, not in a session as such, but I was sure that the game will get over on day 3. And moreover, if a side like Australia, which actually entered the game thinking more about the pitch than bowlers, okay, then if you crumble in 2 sessions on day 1 of a test match in India after winning the toss, then it's not surprising that you just did not put on any resistance. Obviously, the pitch was more difficult to bat, which is expected. Day 1 pitch and day 3 pitch. 3 quality spinners, 2 of them having gotten into rhythm right away. But there had to be some sort of a resistance. Who tried to apply himself besides Steve Smith? No one else. Yes, Labuschagne got a good ball, but otherwise, what is the top order there for? What are top 6 doing? Very, very disappointing in so many ways, but not surprising for me. What's your take?
So absolutely agree with you. And except Steve Smith, as he said, in the whole side, if I consider both batting and bowling performances, the one guy who stood out was obviously Todd Murphy. He got one of the 3 fifers in this game. So talking about fifers, I need to shift to the Indian side of things, where Jadeja in the first innings got a fifer, and then again Ravichandran Ashwin today comes up with a fifer in only 10 overs. So quick. And obviously, he got a lot of assists on the third day. We know that Nagpur is traditionally known for crumbling when it comes to day 3, and today got a lot of turn. And obviously, Ravichandran Ashwin capitalized on the conditions, and he got those 5 wickets. So, yeah, if I talk about the Indian side of things, I was totally surprised by what Jadeja is doing. He has been doing that like he did it in the Ranji Trophy as well. Has been doing after his injury. Very nice recovery and no signs of injury at all. Although he has been, penalized for that ointment. It's an offence now, level 1 offence. Amol, what next? What in Delhi?
See, it does look like a largely clinical performance, especially from the batting unit that applied itself. That was a defining factor between both the teams. Okay, but still, you look at India's KL Rahul. Yes, batting coach just reminded all of us that in his last 10 innings he has scored 200s and 250s. Yes, but 100 and 150 came in August 2021. Okay, so KL Rahul's form has been patchy. I am not saying that it's time to look beyond KL Rahul, even though Shubman Gill has been knocking on the door. Possibly he has to wait a little bit because KL Rahul, they have shown all sorts of faith in KL Rahul. The management is convinced that he is the next big thing. Virat Kohli's form in test matches is actually continually becoming an issue now. Since his last 100 at Eden Gardens, his average has dropped below 20 now in 20 odd test matches. That is, forget about the fact that he is Virat Kohli, that is not good enough for any top 4 batter in international cricket. All those issues need to be sorted out. As far as bowling is concerned, I don't see there is issue. And obviously, catching. If India actually improves its catching, it might end up repeating what
Catching especially, isn't it? Yeah.
exactly, and it might improve its record of finishing a game in 3 days, possibly in 2 or 2.5 days again when it comes to Kotla, because we know that we can't expect anything different than the surface than we have seen in Nagpur.
Okay, so the game has ended. India gets 2 extra off days. Everybody loves off days. We are headed to Delhi. Sports Star and The Hindu will head to Delhi. We'll have our reporters there. Stay tuned to our coverage and read all our articles on our website, which is sportstar.thehindu.com. See you.